Have a particular passion for vintage homes and classic architecture. I sell all types of homes, obviously, but my real passion is that when I was first dating my wife, we used to go out and look at homes on dates, drive around streets looking at great architecture. So I just have a passion for that. My wife used to be an architect. Now she's a realtor, so my wife and myself as a team now love to serve customers in a vast amount of different areas, but classic architecture and vintage homes are kind of like what we really, really dig. Well, I've sold vintage homes in Pasadena and Redlands, Claremont and Pomona. Those are particular cities that seem to lend themselves to gorgeous architecture and vintage homes. So those are the homes. I work out of my home primarily in the historic district Lincoln Park in Pomona, California. In fact, it was just featured on the cover of a national magazine called American Bungalow with a 12-page lead-off color story. I worked very hard to get that produced. Arts and Crafts Bungalow, which is typically called the Craftsman home. I've sold Victorian homes. In fact, I live in an 1889 Victorian home right now. I'm looking to buy in the very near future a Spanish revival. Of course, I've sold Tudor homes. There's a whole bunch of different homes that fall into those really interesting and unique vintage classic architecture homes here in Southern California. That's a few of them. I had a Cliff May mid-century modern that I just sold in the Westmont tract over near Cal Poly Pomona. He's a nationally or internationally famous mid-century designer from the 40s and 50s. In fact, he was the founder of the mid-century California mid-century home. So I love to have a cup of coffee at Starbucks or my office and talk about the process, the challenges, the issues. Or if you just want to talk about, where the vintage homes are, if you want to talk about how you can apply for tax credits with the Mills Act as being a vintage homeowner, I can talk to you about restoration workshops that take place in the area, how to upkeep your vintage home. I've got a lot of resources and passion and experts on my team that will help me and in turn help you be a successful, satisfied vintage classic homeowner. Phone, 909-261-9711 or Fred Van Allen at firstteam.com. Of course, I'm on Facebook and I've got a beautiful webpage, fredvanallen.com.